Welcome, brave viewers, to the Spooky Channel, your gateway to the eerie and enigmatic realms that exist beyond the mundane world. Join us as we delve into the most mysterious and ominous corners of our planet, unearthing secrets and uncovering chilling stories that will send shivers down your spine. Beware, for they are everywhere. They are only waiting for your beckoning call. Here are 5 of the scariest Ouija Board Possessions and manifestations caught on camera. Prank gone wrong. In the video, No Biggie TV's initial skepticism about Ouija boards quickly fades as he decides to put it to the test. He purchases the board and meets up with his friend Dave, eager to see if they can contact the dead. However, a woman's warning that the board's inventor sold his soul to the devil lingers in the back of their minds. Once they start using the board, they are surprised to find that they are communicating with a spirit named Josh. Josh reveals that he was born in 1921 and begins to give them some insight into the afterlife. However, as the ceremony continues, they start hearing strange noises, and the atmosphere turns more eerie. To break the tension, No Biggie TV pulls a prank on his friend pretending to be possessed by a spirit. However, the situation quickly becomes serious again when they hear the breathing and other noises that cannot be explained. Josh warns them that the house is not safe after using the Ouija board and requests that they burn it. Initially hesitant, they realize that they do not want to live in a haunted house, and they decide to burn the board. As they set it alight, they can hear the board sizzle, and No Biggie TV even receives an electrical shock from it. Unfortunately, they are unable to burn the board completely, and Dave's car mysteriously turns on. Deciding that they need to get rid of the board entirely, they take it with them and dispose of it far away from the apartment. However, they neglect to properly end the session, leaving the possibility of Josh's anger unknown. The video ends with the 2 friends reflecting on their experience, wondering what they had really encountered and whether they should have listened to the woman's warning. Jason calls. Late one boring night, Jason Combs and his friends, Stacy and Alice, decided to summon some spirits to pass the time. They made a homemade Ouija board out of the top of a pizza box and waited until well past 1 in the morning to use it. After spinning a small cup in 3 circles to clear the board, they asked if anyone was there. The cup moved down and to the left, stopping on yes. The spirit's name was Susan, and she claimed to be good, but she wanted someone named Danny. When they couldn't help her, Susan said goodbye, but the 3 friends decided to continue and try to contact other spirits. They made 3 more circles with a cup to clear the board and soon encountered another spirit who was not as nice as Susan. Jason asked if it was a good spirit, and it responded no. Its name was John, and when Jason asked what it wanted, it spelled out kill. Suddenly, the cup moved to no and flipped over, and the bathroom door shut behind Jason. As he went to investigate a noise, the house filled with his screams, and when the girls managed to open the door, they found him cowering in a corner, viciously attacked by whatever had been summoned. Despite the terrifying experience, the 3 friends could have stopped there, but they continued to play with a Ouija board. This decision led to disastrous consequences, including the possession of the pizza they had used for their board, which began to move and twitch on its own. The friends knew they had to destroy the board, but they found that it was not so easy. The board seemed to have a life of its own, and they struggled to destroy it completely. Eventually, they managed to burn it, but the experience left them shaken and convinced that they should never play with Ouija boards again. Teddy, why are you moving? Today, as we have some pretty creepy footage straight out of Mexico that we want to share with you. As you'll see in just a moment, it turns out that humans aren't the only ones who can be possessed by supernatural spirits. So there are 3 friends hanging out in this cramped little room trying to use a Ouija board to communicate with any spirits that might be lurking around. And then things start to get really interesting. The room gets hot, and suddenly a white stuffed bear that's hanging above them comes to life. At first, the guys didn't notice anything strange happening, but then the man in the middle wipes some sweat from his forehead, and the bear looks down at them. It seems to focus on the guy on the left, and he realizes that something weird is going on. He starts pointing at the bear and trying to convince his friends that he's not making it up, but they don't believe him at first. Eventually, one of the guys picks up the bear to check it out and it seems totally normal. But when they start using the Ouija board again, the bear starts moving around again, looking even creepier than before. And this time all three guys see it. They freak out and run out of the room, leaving the camera behind in their terror. So what do you guys think? Was that really a possessed stuffed bear, or were the guys just playing a prank? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Lights, camera, action. Japanese TV shows and investigation series are known for their unique approach to exploring the paranormal and supernatural. From ghost hunting to psychic abilities, these shows have captivated audiences with their chilling encounters and hair-raising moments. This particular clip, featuring 3 girls playing with a Ouija board, is a prime example of the terrifying experiences that can occur when exploring the unknown. The scene begins innocuously enough, with the girls casually interacting with the spirits through the Ouija board. However, things quickly take a turn for the worse when the spirit warns them not to record the encounter. Despite the warning, the girls continue seemingly unaware of the danger they may be in. As the encounter progresses, the spirit becomes more and more agitated, threatening to curse the girls. The tension builds as one of the girls claims to see a woman, causing the group to jump and 2 of them to fall to the floor in fear. The atmosphere becomes increasingly eerie as the quarter used as a planchette starts to move on its own, and furniture in the room appears to be thrown around by an unseen force. The loud clicking sound only adds to the sense of unease. The footage ends abruptly, leaving the viewer with a sense of unease and concern for the well-being of the girls. It's unsettling to think that such an encounter could happen on a game show or TV program, but it only adds to the mystique and fear surrounding the paranormal. The clip is a powerful reminder of the dangers of exploring the unknown and serves as a cautionary tale to those who seek to delve into the supernatural. Playing with fire. Bianca Yovanna, a 16-year-old girl, and her friends decided to experiment with the infamous Ouija board, a board game used to communicate with spirits. However, they had no idea of the grave consequences that awaited them. It is unclear how many times they played with the board before the possession occurred, but soon after, Bianca's behavior began to change dramatically. At first, her possession was minor, but it quickly escalated into a full-blown maniacal episode. Her family was unable to cope with her violent outbursts, and as a result, she was committed to a psychiatric ward. Her behavior, however, continued to worsen, and her antics attracted a crowd of curious onlookers, and even news reporters who claimed that she had seen the face of Satan. Bianca's screams and the satanic phrases were deafening, and she was eventually chained to the wall for her own safety. The demon's hold on her lasted for at least 21 days, during which the townspeople speculated about her fate. Some people believe that she might have been exiled or even killed to prevent the demon from harming others. Unfortunately, there have been no follow-up reports on what happened to Bianca since 2011, leaving her fate shrouded in mystery. Nevertheless, this tragic incident serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of dabbling with forces that one cannot fully understand. It is a warning to those who underestimate the true power of the Ouija board and its potential to unleash unspeakable horrors. Thank you for joining us in this journey through the macabre and terrifying world of horror and mystery. Keep in touch with us here on the Spooky Channel by liking and subscribing. Also, hit that notification bell. We hope that our videos have kept you on the edge of your seat and made your heart race with fear.